Alright, let's try this. Refresh. Okay. Try refreshing. There's the audio. Alrighty. Hey everybody, glad to have you out here. And now that I have the audio, you'll hear me make a elephant noise. If that elephant were human. I'm blowing his nose. I haven't had anything to eat today or drink, and so I am still kind of tired. So I am eating some black to wake me up. Oh. What is black? JewWario. Black is what got me through college. Black is a caffeinated gum. It has menthol in it. Let's see the guarana, ginkgo extract, xylitol, caffeine, cacao, caramel, and it wakes you up. You just take a bite out of it, and all that menthol shoots up your sinuses. And you breathe all of a sudden out of both nostrils, and then you've got the caffeine in it. And it is... I actually don't have... I can have soda after soda after soda, and I don't bounce off walls. The time that I bounce off of walls is if I have too much coffee. I bounce off of walls from too much coffee, but I'm talking about cup after cup after cup after cup. Soda and iced tea don't do it for me. Okay, please kill Wizard. I'm going insane watching it. Demon Ninja, you should know going into it, you know, what you were to expect. And now I'll give you a headache. Wow, really? Overcooked white. Bop fun, and it's good. It's like I said, I've this really helped me get through college. I tried tea, I tried other stuff. I tried caffeine, I tried coffee. Coffee just made me too jittery. But I guess it's because of the menthol. Because you get that light burning sensation. It doesn't hurt. It just opens you up and makes you aware. And that's why, well, in 5-hour energy, it's kind of like that. Roses! Hey, Roses. You want to be on the show today? You got time, baby? Baby. Hey, baby. You got time? Sup? I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean. I honestly did. But would you like to be on the show? I was being so relaxed, way too relaxed. Roses, you've seen the show before. It's about whatever I talk about. Talk about video games. Talk about conventions. We can talk about food. Yeah, there's my JewWario. Hey, Mary. Sup? Let me know when you're able to take a call. We can talk about retroware and how awesome it is. You haven't gotten the attention span to stick to any one thing. I don't have the attention span to stick. Hey, look, there's a butterfly. What's a butterfly doing down here? What the hell? Call whenever, okay. There we go. We don't want to call her phone, we just want to call. Hey there, you.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. How about you, baby?
Not a lot, muffin cake.
Ooh,
I know.
I'm a muffin cake.
I pull out the dirty ones. Muffin cake. So what are you eating there?
Oh, I just got finished talking to everybody. Black.
What's that?
It's a caffeine gum from Japan.
What?
And it's got menthol in it, so it like clears you out and kind of wakes you up.
Really? Because that would be good in place of my insane coffee addiction that I have lately. It's like insane coffee addiction. It's like I need to go to Starbucks and get coffee like every single day, and I can't afford that crap. That's Starbucks. It's like $5 a cup of coffee.
Yep.
That adds up like real quick.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, where's all my money going? Oh, into Starbucks.
Oh,
Damn.
Starbucks.
They know me there. Like, I drive up to the drive-thru and they're just like, oh, hey, do you want the usual? I'm like, yes. Throw in like a birthday cake pop too. That adds to my tab. Dude, my chat stopped working. I can't see the chat.
Oh no.
Oh, this is a sad day.
Yeah, in fact, there's a character in Japanese manga called Golgo 13, and he was actually part of a black commercial where he's driving and you hear the smooth jazz as he's driving because he's a badass assassin, you know, and all of a sudden he starts to nod off and he grabs some black and he wakes up.
So really, is it supposed to wake you up?
It does. It actually does.
It's interesting.
Without a caffeine buzz. I mean, I think it's because they put in just enough caffeine and just enough menthol. And because that's the thing about the menthol, and is that, you know, clears out your sinuses and you go, whoa, oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Look into that.
Yeah, Oriental stores will have it, Asian stores. Things
I've
like
never
that.
been to one. Can you believe that?
You've never been to an Asian store?
I believe that. No, I've never been, no.
Oh, you should totally check it out. They have some amazing... When my cousin Jimmy moved out for the first time, one of my suggestions to him was to buy his vegetables at Oriental markets. Because it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And you get just as good quality, if not sometimes better. In fact, just recently I was making something called jjajangmyeon, which is a Korean black bean paste dish with noodles, and you mix it up with the noodles, and it's just this nice black bean paste. Anyways, long story short, too late. I needed to get some carrots, and I just needed a couple of carrots. A lot of grocery stores don't sell carrots single anymore.
Like single, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find them. So we went to an Oriental market, and not only did I get carrots, but I got carrots like that were that big around. I mean, just huge freaking carrots. And it was comparable to, you know, just buying them single. So they have a lot of fresh fish there.
Yeah, see, I think I have the wrong impression because I thought those were like super specialty stores that only carry like really super specialty items. And since I know like squat about the culture, like I've never known anything about that kind of culture. I never went into one because I didn't know if I'd like anything.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's really nice. You can find dry noodles there, ramen for.
Oh, I do like ramen.
Oh, you can
Yes, I
find
do
ramen
like ramen.
bowls there for
Dude,
cheap.
remember when we went to that ramen place at E3?
Oh yeah, you were all
Oh my
you were all
god.
over it.
I was all over that. I'm just like, yes, all the things on the menu, please.
Oh yeah, and they have so many different kinds. You can go down the aisles and find all sorts of different types of ramens and stuff. Great deals on tofu, um, on miso paste, and so you can have a miso soup very quickly, and inexpensive. Yeah, you can find some very good deals at Asian markets.
Nice. Yeah, I've always wanted to go into one. I may not know much about that culture, but I love food. I'll eat food from any culture, man. I love food.
Love food.
I love ramen. I love carbs. Oh man. Carbs all the time.
What was that line from Scott Pilgrim? I could live off of yeah, off of garlic bread. Yeah, but you get fat.
Yeah, you will
Garlic
get
bread
fat.
makes you fat? Had no idea.
I mean, if you live on garlic bread,
Yeah.
you'll probably get fat.
But I've been actually trying to take out a lot of carbs in my diet.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's very hard. I can't take out carbs because I kickbox and work out almost every day, and it's
Wow.
pretty intense. So I actually need carbs to replenish what I'm losing. So I kind of have an excuse in that way. It's not an excuse, but I don't just sit here and be like, "Well, we got to eat my carbs and just kickbox." But it does help. It does help to replenish what I've lost.
Have you just gotten super svelte then?
No, svelte. I don't know. People have told me that I have.
Are you seeing the six pack? Are you ripped like Jesus?
Not a six pack, but I've been weightlifting, and I showed T-Bone, like I flexed the other day, and he's like, "Holy shit!" Like I think I scared him a little bit.
Oh God, I wish I had I'd love to see your muscle because it's totally probably bigger than this. This is not this goes down. That's how this goes. Yeah, that's my muscle. Look, watch me flex it.
No, that's
Watch
really
your
good.
dance.
That's really good. That's much better than mine. I'll have to take pictures.
This
like,
sucks.
No, it's not. It's really not. But it's more impressive when a woman can grow muscle because, lack of testosterone and all that.
Muscular women are sexy.
It can take up to a year just to grow 3 pounds of muscle for a woman.
What? Really?
Yeah. Whereas like a man can just be like, yay, muscle city, testosterone. But women, it takes a very, very long time.
Maybe that's why you see the super bodybuilders and they all have the squarer jaws.
Yes, it's because they're taking a little something to help them out to get those muscles, because otherwise it's very, 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 very hard.
Well, and which explains why why the little pixie weightlifter still has this beautiful little body, but she's just the cutest thing because she doesn't take that stuff. Oh.
You can build it up, but it takes years and a lot of really heavy training. I strength train, but I'm more about, I guess being able to do a lot of cardio and being able to defend myself and being able to kick people. I don't know. It's probably the wrong reason to take a martial art. I don't want to be more violent. It's so the wrong philosophy or something, but I enjoy it.
Cobra Kai! No surrender, sir!
Most people take a martial art to find peace within themselves. I just take it to punch people.
I mean, come on. When it all comes down, it's you're going to be punching something. You're training to punch something.
The way I see it is I'm going to punch something anyway, so I may as well figure out how to punch somebody the correct way.
Yeah, right.
I'm just doing myself a favor, and other people a favor. Kind of. It's great for going to conventions. Nobody comes near me.
How are you doing today? I'm Roses. Go!
It's really a good thing, actually, but oh well.
Hey, I like your tattoos of those birds on your chest. Really? Do you? Ah! Yeah, I thought
Sure,
so,
wait.
fucker.
I would never.
Would never.
I would never. Not unless I'm provoked. I would never.
Well, I don't know, coming up and saying, hey, nice birds.
Then I'd probably punch your lights out.
Yeah,
Yes.
you like the tattoo on this arm? How about this one?
Yeah, show my
I've
gun.
got one on my stomach.
Oh, that'd be so great. I need somebody to set me up for that. Cause a huge scene. Are you going to the Portland Gaming Expo?
Oh, I wish I could.
Oh, you're not going? Dang, that's like the only con I'm going to like ever because I'm so broke. But I wanted to go to that one specifically because a lot of retroware people are going, and because it's very like it panders to me like in a lot of other retro people. It's just all retro, and they've got such a great. I've heard they've got such a great selection of games.
Oh yeah, heck, if you watch the Game Chasers, which I have been religiously the past week, they went to the expo, and you'll be able to see a lot of what's in their dealer's room.
Nice.
And yeah, it's just they get some screaming deals. Make sure you talk to Billy and Jay and get some ideas about how to haggle, because sometimes they'll say, "Hey, if I buy this, will you bring it down, or would you go for this if I did this?" And
I can haggle. I'll just show them my guns. Like my arms, not my guns. Not like a gun. That could work too, but
yeah, that one you'd have to talk to Angry Joe about.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I can't wait for that. That's actually right around the corner. That's in October. Yeah. Ooh, vacation.
Oh yeah, I would love to go, but unfortunately, just no monies.
No, I know. I know how it is, man.
Well, and I just, and my job, the job that I was thinking would be such a good thing, just hasn't paid. So I found a job at Xerox, and I start training next week.
Oh, cool. Well, congratulations.
But once again, since I don't know the days or anything, even if I did make money there and enough money to go to the game Portland, I wouldn't know what days I would have off. It's a call center, and so I might work Monday through Friday. I might work a weekend.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks.
Oh no. But it doesn't suck too much because you're going to be making money.
Yes, because I'll be making actual money, and I'll be getting paid. They'll be paying me monies. And that's always a good thing.
Oh yeah, payment is wonderful.
Yes. What about MagFest? I don't even know about MagFest.
I can't afford MagFest. Yeah. Not after Portland.
No, not after Portland.
It's like way too close together. But you know what I would really love to go to is one of the PAX conventions. I've always wanted to go.
PAX would be fun.
I think that's a little bit farther down in the year, so I would have time to save up again. One of them's in April, I want to say, or March, or in that time span.
Yeah.
And that would give me enough money to maybe save up for something.
PAX East or PAX West or something, yeah.
Yeah, I like to go to PAX East. To be quite honest, I didn't enjoy myself on the West Coast too much. Like, I've been to California before, and it's like, yeah, I like it, but I like the East Coast a lot better, actually. I think it's prettier, and I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I think I might be in the minority there. I'd rather go to Virginia than California. That's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, Pelendron. I haven't worked for the game store in a while. Basically, what happened with the game store was that they just didn't have enough money. It's a personally owned. It's not a chain. It was just one guy owning it, and he just couldn't afford to have more employees. So he when I got back from some convention in April, he just said, I gotta let you go. I'm sorry.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's really hard. Especially when it's local and
But that was like last year. It was like last year. I haven't had a game store in a while. I think it was last year. Was it last year?
Yeah,
Huh?
last year I was
I
doing
don't think it
an
was this year.
internship at a business, and it was a local. It was also like a local business owned by one woman with a few coworkers, probably a lot like yours, and it was a dying business though. And she offered me a job, but basically I might not have that job.
Mm.
Like the next day because it was dying. And my role in that internship was to try to put it on the right track, and I did. I did get it on the right track, but I can't put myself in a situation where I'll have a job one day and that's it. The business is dead. I just can't do it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's and that's almost. I had a feeling that I wouldn't be able. It's one of those things. Oh, I want to do this job forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, making videos won't last forever. You just kind
It
of
will not last.
gotta
No.
realize that. But
I figure I've given myself a plan with the videos. I give myself 5 years tops, and that's it. And then if I'm still doing them, if I'm not doing them, 5 years, that's the limit for me. I'll probably end it then.
well,
Because this has never been a job for me like it has for some of our colleagues and
Yeah.
our peers. Some of them, not a lot of them. I shouldn't say a lot of them. Some of them are able to make this a job, an entertainment job, but it's never been like that for me. So I got to find something else.
Yeah, I think for some people it's just very hard to get. People are interested in NES. People are interested in local movies, but for you, like you and I, who do obscure games and stuff, we can grow a following, and they're loyal.
They're fierce, man.
I've
got a fierce following.
Right? We've got some of the best followers, but it's just hard to make it because not everybody knows the stuff that we talk about.
Yeah, it's really hard to go viral when you're talking about DOS games.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that. Like, it's seriously hard to get, like, really decent. I mean, I actually pull it off. I don't know how I do it, but when you're talking about DOS games, that's not, like, AVGN territory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to get popular doing DOS games. It's very, very difficult. But, I thought about it, and I'm like, well, I could talk about new games, but I'd be so unhappy if I did that. So I sacrificed it and just continued doing the DOS games. And every now and then, I'll review something has a following, and it'll spiral with the hits. But man, I want to talk about, like just really obscure DOS games, things that people don't even, like Wayne's World PC. Who gives a crap, I give a crap, but.
And it was a good video too.
Thank you.
Well, you make good videos, and that's not just me, sucking up to you or anything. That's I like your videos. You, and it's not just because I watch her, because she's on RetroWare TV. Folks, go to RetroWare TV for all of you. No, I'm just kidding.
Pluck. No, seriously, go there.
No, really, don't go. Yeah.
Don't make me threaten you people, because I'll do it.
I'm actually kind of surprised that my Mario Monologues hasn't gotten more. But it's been, 3 years since I did the last one. So
I saw that. I'm like, dang, that's a long span to bring back something. So if you keep bringing them back, it'll probably get more
do better.
attention. But it is so hard to bring something back after it's been a really long time.
Mm-hmm. But I got a good idea for the next one, and I don't mind sharing it with the chat with you guys. Somebody in one of the comments had said, you should really do this with other video games. And I was like, I don't know. And I was talking with Jennifer about it, and she said, well, what? Do you mean like Street Fighter? And I was like, well, I'd be more like, maybe Mega Man, dress up as Dr. Light from Mega Man, or even Dr. Wily from Mega Man, and give the idea. And then I thought, Street Fighter. And so I decided the next one's going to be Street Fighter.
Seriously? Oh, that's
Seriously.
cool.
I'm gonna do Ken from Street Fighter.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I always thought like people like you and I who do more niche stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always looking for ways to like how do I stand out? How do I differentiate myself
Mm-hmm.
from other people? And the way I started doing it in my videos was I put on like really strange makeup or whiteout contacts or red contacts, or I'll do something strange in my video, or I'll scare someone. So I think that really applies to kind of what you're doing with kind of dress up.
Mm-hmm.
That will make you stand out.
Yeah.
Like as an entertainer, it will. People will be like, "Hey, that's a cool costume.
Yeah.
I like that. I like your acting here."
Well, I gotta find a red gi that I can rip the sleeves off. So no, I don't have the gi, Johnny. But yeah, once I get the gi, I just naturally, and I have this all planned. This is going to sound really skeevy, but I just need to get a hotel room, and I can do the whole thing. But yeah, it's it's but yeah, I've got this plan, and I started working on the script, and I read part of the script to people who I bounce off ideas off of, Rasma, Jennifer, and some of my other friends online, and they all go, "Oh my God, Justin, this is going to be. Are you trying to make people depressed? Are you trying to?" I'm like, what? Like, dude.
People say that about my videos, like, all the time, dude, but whatever.
Oh, and for those, for Leonhardt, dude, not only will I be shirtless, but there will be a shower scene.
Nice, I had a shower scene in my last video.
You did?
But I died in it.
Oh.
It's
That's
very
right.
sad. It was very sad. I'm okay now. I'm back.
Maybe I didn't see that video, actually. I may have to go to RetroWare TV to find that video.
It's on RetroWare TV right now. It's the top 10 Sierra deaths.
Oh. Oh, that's why I haven't seen it. Okay, well, I need to go see that one then.
Spoonie also had a shower scene in his latest video? Well, clearly he's copying.
Yeah, just... Oh, God, the guy just... He can't stop.
He takes everyone's ideas, I swear.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No,
I'm sure there's no shortage of shower scenes out there in videos, for real.
Exactly. But yeah, it'll be... I've got some really good plans for this. And then I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a Dr. Light or a Dr. Wily afterwards for Mega Man. So... I think instead of where the Mario monologues will be him talking about all his games, for the others it'll be just a thing where I talk about the game, my life in the game, and then I never touch that, because once I do Ken, I'm not going to do any of the other Street Fighters.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just can't. Everything that I'm talking about in his thing kind of covers everything, but it's more from his point of view.
Right.
With the Dr. Wily, I feel like that would be a very personal thing about how he started out being a good guy and where his differences lied. Link, starting off. So each of those things will be a single, and I just won't come back and touch on them.
No, I think that's a good idea, because otherwise it might get a little redundant.
Yeah.
Like I recently covered a couple arcade cabinets for August, and I did Mortal Kombat, but I'm not going to do the other Mortal Kombats. I'm only going to do Mortal Kombat. It's going to encompass all of it, because what am I really going to say? Mm-hmm. Fighting games are hard to cover like one after the other, because they use a lot of the same elements. Although speaking of Street Fighter, somebody did suggest, what the hell was it? It had a weird name. Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Oh, yes.
The something.
Yeah. It's the one where they took all the people from the movie and they did, basically they did Mortal Kombat, where they pose.
Right, where they did the mocap
and they actually did that, yeah.
It looks interesting. Kylie Minogue played as a Cammy, which is weird. So it's something I might look into, but to be honest, I don't know what I could possibly say about it. I think it's been reviewed to death, so I'm probably just gonna let that go.
Yeah, I do a lot with fighting games. they're mostly quickies.
Yeah.
Because really, there's nothing more. You've got the controls. Okay, what's different about it? So then you have to talk about what's different from them as opposed to the other fighting games. And